Hello everyone, and welcome to AdventureKyles' roughly 50 subscriber short vlog thing celebration that I put together for fun. Today we're going to be doing something very interesting, and let me get the chat up here so that I can see if anybody's already in. Doubt it, but it's possible. Okay, so today is something different because we have reached 58 subscribers on our YouTube channel. And it's been a lot of fun. Like, I really do enjoy doing these things with you guys. So look, there's my hands. You guys can see. Ooh, that's really close up. Just so you know that this is facing towards my desk and not like a wall or something like that. Oh, let me turn off the sound. There we go. Okay. So I have some, soothing classical music that's probably very boring in the background, but it's mostly just because I hate white noise, so I, try and do my best on that. But today we're going to be celebrating the roughly 50 subscribers with something, what is it, like, 50 karat gold, or I don't know, whatever. The point being is that I have this boop, little gold bar here, and we're going to open it up and take a look inside, because it's actually not solid. It's actually hollow on the inside. And on the back here, let me flip it around. It's a, I found out it's a gold digging kit. Like not a gold digging kit, that's very different. It's a mining kit. Like, basically it's something that you guys use to do mining things with. So on the inside, I've done one of these before, and the last one I did was interesting, but rather disappointing because the tools were not very easy to use. So today we're going to be working with a different set of tools because this provides different ones. But let's take a look at this guy real quick here. And again, I should have the chat up to see. Okay, good. Maybe I can put it... Can I put it on the screen here for you guys to see? Like this? So you guys know that... No, I can't do that only because, well, two things. The first reason being is that if I get any messages, I don't want you guys seeing it. The other reason is that this is going to get messy very quickly, and this is the more important reason because I have nothing really to hide. So, this is going to get messy very quickly. My father actually got a couple of these, and he did one himself, and it is just a mess. So, that's why I have the paper down, is because this is... Oh, look, there's already some stuff coming out of the box. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to open this guy up, and let me just work on the plastic here on the edges. There we go. And I'm going to put the chat somewhere I can see it visually. Can I stick it right underneath the camera? Just like that. Okay, so far so good. Alright, so let's take this thing apart here real quick, and again, I have to kind of keep in mind where I am on the screen at all times, so I have that in front of me, but maybe that's not a good place for the chat to be. Alright, so got all the plastic off pretty much here. There we go. Nice and easy. They made it really easy for us to do that. Now let's take a close look at the box here. It says that there are 1 of 4 minerals on the inside here, and I don't know what rainbow stone is. I feel like I'm pretty fluent with different minerals. This does not appear to be a real thing. So I'm curious as to what that would be if it's in this box. Now, there is gold, which is not actually a mineral, but an element. Actually, I guess you could consider it a mineral as well, but we don't usually have that in the lab, so, because it's expensive. And then we also have obsidian, which is not a mineral at all. It's actually a volcanic rock. So... kind of a hodgepodge of different things in here today, and it says gold on the top. Don't really know. I guess maybe it's because of the gold that's possible in this box. Guys, there's like a 4.25% chance of us getting gold in this box, which is kind of cool. How cool would that be, right, if I got this? It'd be like the fortune cookie, except better. Alright, so there's like a little plastic bits on the sides here, little like half moon shapes they use to keep these things closed, so allow me to use my manly fingers to just tear the tape off here. There we go. Already this is coming out better, I think, than the last one we did, but that's just because the camera angle's better and also in focus the entire time. Okay, I have manual control of the camera now, so it's actually nice. So this is actually made by a company called Rin Studios. Let me see if I can get that in focus. There we go. So Rin Studios, it's made in China. So China is taking minerals and selling them back to us for probably far more than they're actually worth, and we'll find out what we have on the inside. If I can get this darn thing open. Oh yes, only the highest in quality live streams. Ow. God, this is ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Okay, you have to pull it, not, like, punch it. Okay. There we go. Alright. It's like an unboxing video, too, I suppose. Okay, so get all those things creased in nice there. So you guys can see, it looks like they packed in a kind of yellowish brick. The one that my father had was silver, so it was kind of a white block. So this is going to be yellow. That does not bode well for the yellow flashcards I have here. Okay. So I don't think we really need this box anymore, but if I can keep it in the frame, I would. I don't know, just kind of have it peeking out on the side over here a little bit. Yeah, a little gold siding. There we go. Okay, I'll see if I can do that. Alright, so they gave us a brush. It feels incredibly flimsy and doesn't really... I don't think I'm going to use it except for maybe as the back end here as a jabbing implement into this block. They gave us a hammer, which is different than in previous kits that I've opened up. This one came with a hammer. Don't know why. Are they expecting me to, like, chisel my way through this? Like, just go tap, tap, tap with the hammer? Yeah, this is not how you use a hammer. It's a brush. Okay. So, that's an interesting idea, and I think I punched a hole through the plastic already. Awesome. And then they gave us, how would you describe this? A shovel or a scoop or something? Is this what I'm supposed to use to dig? Because this does not look... I mean, it's certainly better than those, like, cedar wood ones that we had in the last one, but this is not... I'm already seeing some technical issues here. Alright, so the next step... Oh, wait, there's a piece of paper here. What's this say? It says, wow! Wow! Okay, so it says, spread out a piece of newspaper on your table for workspace. Or workspace. Okay. So it's like instructions. Block, right? Block, break, and wow! That's the best three-step process I've ever seen. Very descriptive, and the back is, of course, blank. So I'm going to leave this right over... Oh, my block moved. Okay, there we go. I'm going to leave it right over here in case we need it, so you guys can still see that there's a piece of paper over there for us, in case we need to refer to it later. Alright, so examining the block itself, it still says gold on the top. It appears to be made out of what I can only pretend is sandstone, but I know it's not. It's basically... they took sand and then added water to it and hoped that it would hold. It's kind of... It feels kind of funky on the bottom here. It's like you can feel the individual sand grains moving around a little bit. There's some loose ones. But the packaging itself is kind of weird because the whole thing is wrapped in plastic, but then they did like an extra band in the center, and I don't understand why you would do that. Maybe to make sure they really didn't come apart, but all it's really doing is making my life miserable. So I'm going to stick this shovel across here, see if I can just cut it with this. I'm only allowing myself to use the tools that they gave me, just so you know. There we go. Did that work? Oh yeah, that did fantastic. Oh, look at that. Okay, awesome. Get that little bit on the end there. See, just a little sliver of it still hanging on. There we go. Oh, now okay. Well, I've opened up the whole thing now, so now it's gonna officially get messy. Oh, okay. So discard that piece. I'm gonna store it in the gold box here. I'm gonna try and keep as much of this as possible contained. Oh boy. I'm excited about this because it is going to be just nasty and horrible, and I definitely need to move my phone before I move any further because sand is going to get everywhere. Okay, so move the fan or the phone away. Did I say I was going to move my fan? I meant phone. Anyway, So let's get started here. I have part of it open. Maybe I can just dig into it as it is, and then once the plastic starts giving away and we don't find anything, then I can take more of it off. So let's see how this guy works. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while. It's interesting because I'm only watching it on the screen, so it's weird because I feel like I'm playing a video game, but I know I'm not. Oh yeah. Okay. So we got a little bit of this stuff off, but that is just agonizingly slow. Look at that. I gotta really like dig in on this side. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Use the hammer, right? Okay, let me see if I can do this so you guys can see the. I brought the camera too close. That's the problem. Oh my god, that's doing nothing. Okay, so the hammer is useless. Maybe I can use the hammer to just like. Nope. Okay, so far this is the most useful tool that we have, but that's just because it has like an edge to it that you can actually. It's not even a very sharp edge either. That's a problem. Alright, well, what do you expect? It came from China, and they spared no expense in getting this to us. Alright. Yep. This feels a lot like working with that really dumb wood chunk that they gave me. I wouldn't even call it like a chisel. It was basically just a stick. They gave me a wood stick and like a brush and a magnifying glass in case, you know, the mineral was too small for you to see when you were done. But, oh, this is just fantastic. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey, look at that. We're actually making a little progress there. I'm trying, like, this divide and conquer strategy here. The idea is that if I cut off a chunk of it, I'll be able to see more into the interior of this block of whatever. Not really sure at this point what it is. I think it's just sand. Sand and, like, a little bit of an adhesive mixed into water to make it a solid block. Maybe not even that much. But it is sturdy, I will say that. This thing is difficult to break. Oh, maybe I can just leverage it. Okay, here's a physics lesson for you. You can get a lot more energy to where you need to go if you just use leverage. Nope. Here's another physics lesson for you. Kyle doesn't know much about physics, unfortunately. Okay. I've resorted to using this as a saw now. Oh, that's working marvelously. Okay. Ow. We'll pour out some of the gold. I'm rich! Look at all this gold! Oh, man. Hold on. Okay. So, because this was actually gifted to me, I don't actually know how much it cost. It's not like the previous episode where I picked it up at a gift shop. This was given to me as a gift, so I'm very interested to see how much it did cost. Maybe we'll look it up later when we're done, but... Oh! Oh boy, I probably should have put some walls up or something on the sides here. I'm using a, to hold up my camera, I'm using a Kleenex box that I have disfigured horribly in order to make it hold the camera properly. I am a little bit of a MacGyver when it comes to those kind of situations, but, so anyway, California, where I'm from, is very proud of its gold, origins. Its origins in the gold rush, miner 49ers and all that kind of stuff, and, I thought this was kind of a very California thing to do as far as geology goes and archaeology and all that kind of stuff. It's historical, it's treasure hunting, it's gold. Let's be honest, we're all hoping we find gold in here. How much? I don't know. Probably not enough to be worth it, but Okay, I'm gonna take the rest of the plastic off now. It's no longer an asset, it's now a liability. So we'll pull this apart very carefully, hopefully. Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Lovely. Okay. And you guys can see a little bit of the profile there, how far I've gone. And how far are we into this stream already? I can't tell because my hands are all sandy. I can't touch the mouse. Let me check. We are 15 minutes in, and this is as far as I've gotten. It's gonna be a long stream. I think it's gonna probably take me about an hour. But that's okay, because that was like the whole point, was like, you know, to do something kind of that I could do in the background, and people can pop in and ask questions if they want, but that's alright. I'm not worried. I'm more worried about getting through this without losing a finger or my sanity. Both of those things are possible to be lost within the next half hour to 45 minutes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm making a little progress there. Let's try the sawing motion. Wow, it's actually kind of neat to see the actual progress happening here. I should have cut the block in half, because then that would minimize the work, but that's okay. I'm this far now, I can't quit. Okay, now I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try and just bend it and break it, so... Nope. Not yet. This is just so silly. Oh my gosh, I'm digging with a shovel into this, and I'm using it as a saw. I don't understand why they would, like, is the idea to scoop up some of this stuff here? Like, I guess I could store it in the box, but that's no longer sand tight. It's no longer a useful container for that kind of thing. I should have put some plastic down. This is gonna get nasty. Oh no. At least with the other one, it was like a clay kind of like silty material that was really fine grain. So, you know, it kind of was more uniform, easy to break into chunks. This is basically sawing a piece of wood, like sawdust or something like that. Trying to saw a block of sawdust. Leverage! There we go! Alright, well, let's take a look at what our effort has won us. Well, there's some layering going on there a little bit, but that's mostly because that's where it broke, right here along this ridge. And over here, a whole lot of nothing. So, I don't feel anything in this block here. I don't, like, there's nothing that really is visible to me, and it doesn't feel particularly heavy for what it is. This still feels a little heavy, so I'm going to continue on over here on this side, and we're going to break another chunk of it off if we can, but I'm thinking maybe the best way... Nah, best way's probably this way. Eh. Yeah, that didn't do much. Okay. So I guess you really have to just kind of saw it. That's like the easiest way to do this. Look at that, it says Gull. Oh, that's kind of cool, I like that. I didn't realize that it made the imprint there. Okay. Wait, can I make it finish with... No, this one doesn't have any... Doesn't have the lettering. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Can I finish the lettering? Let's see. So if it was like this, I'd have to go like that. Yeah, so... Boop. Gold! I have a stamp now for when I'm done. Probably not. Anyway. Just saying this would make a terrible stamp. I see a little something sticking out over here. You guys see something? Like like a darkish colored thing. Yeah, there's something in there. Alright, we found it. So what is it? It's probably not gold. Just gonna point that out there. Gold would actually blend in relatively well to this. Because it's not as shiny as a lot of people think it is. When you guys think of gold, you're thinking of like gold coins and everything that has already been smelted and processed. But gold ore is actually relatively dull for what it is. For what it becomes, I should say. There's actually a famous movie about that that property. It shows up in The Treasure of Sierra Madre. These people go out into the desert to, I forget what country it is. It's somewhere south of the U.S.-Mexico border, though, I think. I think they're in Mexico. And they are digging for gold, and they find a whole bunch of it. And these people kind of, argue amongst themselves on how to distribute it among, between the partners that are digging. And this is an old movie, so this is not a spoiler alert to anybody. It's like the 1950s or something like that. It had, what's his name? Humphrey Bogart was the main actor in that one. Yeah, I'm getting something in here. Okay, you guys can see a little bit of it now. But they were arguing amongst themselves how to distribute the gold, and the ironic part is that at the very end, the gold is lost in a sandstorm, and it's because the bags that they were carrying all this gold dust in, gold ore, basically, because what they were doing was like panning for it. They weren't like digging it in chunks, but they lost it in a sandstorm is because when the bags fell out and landed on the sand that was blowing around, it blended in too well, and they couldn't find it anymore. So it got lost in the sandstorm. And that's because gold kind of looks a little bit like sand unless the light hits it right. And then it becomes kind of shiny. Okay, this is a cubical kind of shape here. A cubic shape. There we go. Yeah. Looks pretty good there. I'm going to guess that this is pyrite right now, but that's just because of the cubic shape of it. Pyrite tends to make cubical crystal formations. Fun fact, I suppose. Hey, how's it going, Happy Orange? Welcome to the 58 subscriber welcome, or the 58... Wait, hold on, where is it? It's over here. The approximately 50 subscriber thank you party, or whatever. It's not really a party, it's more like I've had this opportunity and I was like, I gotta do this. So, again, thank you to everybody who's subscribed to this YouTube channel, and I hope to do more stuff like this, between doing different video games and stuff like that, because right now I'm obsessing over Resident Evil 7, and that's just because that game is like all the rage right now, and I want to beat it, and it's terrifying. But, I like doing other things besides video games. You guys don't see too much of that because this is a YouTube channel, and you only kind of get one bit of the whole picture. Oh, boy. Come on. Dig! This is just difficult. I've been at this for a while now. Anyway, let's continue on, I suppose. Like, I've got, like, a really deep well in the center here. Like, if it were up to me now, I'd just take this hammer and just crack it, but I don't think this hammer's gonna do it. It's just not strong enough. Or... Nope. You should have more subscribers. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not worried about the subscriber count, but I do like to celebrate silly and kind of obscure goals. So that's why it's the approximately 50. There's a little squiggly mark there to say approximately 50 or roughly 50 subscriber goal. We're at 58 as of today. There we go. Alright, so, kind of getting a little bit of a... Yeah, that's gotta be pyrite. It's, got a little bit of a metallic, sheen to it. I don't think there's more than one piece in this one. It's not like the last, block that I broke apart where there was 2 minerals on the inside. 2. So this one actually, unless it costs drastically less, it's probably not as good of a bargain as the one I got at the, Natural History Museum in Los Angeles. Which, by the way, if anybody ever has the chance to go to a natural history museum like the one in LA or New York, those are fantastic museums. I mean, really, they really go all out to demonstrate everything for you and give you a really cool experience, photos and cool like displays and things. And the one that I went to actually had a dinosaur exhibit. It was talking about like flying dinosaurs, and they had like a video game that used cameras to interpret your movements. So you'd like flap your arms, and the dinosaur on the screen would flap its wings, and so you kind of like were flapping your arms around trying to fly. It was kind of cool to watch. I didn't play it because I'm 26. And the people who were playing it were about 10, so I felt like I would be a little bit awkward if I did, but I really wanted to. I should have. In retrospect, it shouldn't have mattered, but I felt like I'd be getting in the way of the kids. There we go. Come on. Oh! I'm so close. Can I just break it? Just... Oh! Nice! Nicely done. Alright. Let's discard the gold G piece here, I guess. And now I have is ol or low, if you, or I don't know, it's 2 if you kind of, I could make that say 2. There, 2. Well, it kind of doesn't work that well. All right, so now we're just gonna work on freeing this piece from the confines here. Did you send me a link to a photo? I'll take a look at that once my hands aren't sandy. I have to, once I got this piece out, I'm going to go wash it off real quick and wash my hands, and then I'll take a look at that link you sent. Okay. Wow, it's a big piece. It's a big piece. Wow. Okay. Huh. So they cut it. It looks like they cut it. I think I can see some saw marks on it. Like, if I hold it up just right, you guys can see some, like, horizontal lines, like, kind of going across, like this, going across like that. There's at least one that's really visible. But there's a few others if I hold it just right to the light. Get my hand out of the way there. Those are saw marks. That's actually not something that comes in natural pyrite. So it looks like what they did was they got some pretty low grade pyrite too. It's not all that impressive a piece, to be perfectly honest. And they cut it into a cube. So it doesn't look like the pyrite on the box here on this guy. You see how, like, really random and bizarre the piece is? I don't think we're gonna get something like that. That's actually how pyrite looks in its natural form, and it's not like the perfect fool's gold pyrite, which is kind of golden color. But let's see. It looks like there's a bit of a ridge up here, so it's not a perfect cube. Oh, can I pop it? Can I pop it out? I gotta watch where I'm working here. Nope. Not yet. Alright, that means I just gotta focus on the top here a lot. Come on, saw shovel! Saw shovel, activate! Ah! Is that working? Yeah, it's kind of a weird shape at the top here. So this is probably going to be a more natural cut on the top. Oop, moving the whole background here. Frictional coefficients. Sure, you smile at the sight of this comic. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, it's a comic that you sent me. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Oh, that's so close. I think I gotta get this side now if I want to cut it out. Really hoping that the camera stays up on that Kleenex box, because it's it's like really like, oh, I have to take a photo of this and put it up on Instagram or something, or the Twitter, my Twitter account, so you guys can see the ridiculous balancing act that I have going on here. It's actually a camera, and then like it's hanging off the edge. Like, okay, so here's the Kleenex box. The camera is like hanging off the edge here, and then on the back of it, to keep it balanced, I put like a power charger, like a cable, like wall plug-in thing, so just to weigh it, so so that it wouldn't fall over. And it's braced up against the computer screen, so I actually can't see the screen too well. But Shovel Knight, oh yeah, I'm a Shovel Knight, absolutely. Oh, there we go. All right, broke it free. Look at that. Okay. Wow. All right, so let me. Real quick, I'm going to step away and just wash this thing off. It'll take me about 30 seconds, just so we can get the nice colors of it and I can get my hands clean a little bit. And then I'm going to adjust the focus length here so you guys can see this a little better. But if you guys take a look at it, it's actually a pretty cool little piece. It's not golden pyrite like I was hoping, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and put it away real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so ouch. So let me get the camera function up here, and then we'll really play with the focal length here. I want to hold it up close. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's fantastic right there. Okay, just don't move it too far. Okay, so if you guys take a look at it, it looks like it's kind of speckled, and the reason for it, the color is not so great, but if I hold it to the light, you can see what I'm talking about, where it's kind of gold colored. What I didn't realize is that they actually gave us like pyrite that wasn't even processed like at all. What they did was they took the rock that that it was sitting in, like, you know, in the mountain or wherever it was coming from, and they just cut a cube out of the wall, and then they put it in a box and shipped it. So this is actually raw pyrite. It's what you would see in the wild, if you were in the wild, I guess, if you were to cut a cube out of a vein of it. So I'm trying to keep it centered, but I'm looking in the wrong directions here. So you can see there's a lot of little crystals of it on the inside there, and some of them are kind of cubical, others a little bit round, and that's pretty normal, pretty typical stuff. It's pyrite for sure. It's an interesting piece, but I'm a little disappointed that they didn't give you pure pyrite. This is literally what you would get if you were mining it out of the rocks. So very cool. It looks kind of metallic all the way through, but it's not. It's just a little bit of coloring of the rock there. It's kind of a grayish color, and also the colors on this stream are not pure. There's a little bit of a light pollution thing in here, because that's why I always film at night, is because the lighting in this room is terrible during the day. So, because the sun faces directly into the window, so it really makes it hard to get the lighting right. But yeah, this is pyrite, everybody. And yeah, look at that. So over here on this side of it, you can see a little better. Let me get as close as possible to the screen without actually hitting it, and then change the... Okay, that's getting a little too close there, Kyle. Hold on. Yeah, that's very cool. Look at that. And again, you can see a little bit more clearly now the saw marks and stuff like that. As I kind of rotate it, you can see little tiny ridges along the whole thing. Let me, again, center it. Change the settings again. That's as close as it lets me get. Okay. So that's like maximum closeness, and even that it's not perfect. But you can really see the pyrite now. Look at that. You would think that was gold, but it's not gold. That is definitely pyrite. It's fool's gold. And yeah, that was actually really cool. Yeah, 100%. Why would on Earth, unless this is gold, I mean, pyrite's not that expensive. I don't know. You guys in the comments below, tell me what you think, whether or not this is gold or not. I don't think so. I really don't. But, I mean, it would make sense if they were trying to give you, like, gold, that they would just, like, give you, like, a rock with gold in it. You know? It's a little yellow, actually. A little bit more yellow than I would think, but it's not, like, the shiny, shiny, you know... There we go. It's not in quartz either, that's the problem. Usually you find gold in like a quartz kind of rock, not whatever this stuff is. But you can see the ridges where they cut it there pretty clearly. Huh. That is really cool. Yeah, there's the ridge where the rock broke. So they're probably cutting this out of a bigger piece and then like making smaller cuts with it. And then this like little tiny ridge that you see on the bottom here is where the rock fractured, and then that's why on this side it's got a really nice huge fracture. Again, they were cutting it with the saw, and it just, the force of the saw pushing down on the rock caused it to crack like that, fracture. So... beautiful piece. I like it. It's kind of a little bit bizarre. Oh, wow, look at the color. Huh. Anyway, let me bring this out here a little bit, and let's see. There we go. Okay, so that is our pyrite piece, though possibly gold because of how little they gave us. I really feel like they would have given us more if it was pyrite, like an actual block of pyrite. But, you know, let's take a look at a few things here. On the box, they show you 1 in 24 boxes is gold. Now, I was looking at the crystals on this guy here, and not all of them are actually cubic. Let me zoom it out again. And that's actually a point in favor of it being actual gold. There's a couple of tests I can run for this kind of thing to check it out, but if you guys look carefully, you see how like the crystals of the gold or pyrite, whatever it is, on the inside there, they're not really cubic in nature. They're kind of a little bit more rounded. And that's a little strange. It's too bad I don't have another one of these to get pyrite out of to compare to. I may have to get another one just to be able to definitively say. Might be easier than running some tests on it, but I'll take it in on Monday to the lab, and I'll have it tested out, and we'll see whether or not it's actually gold or not. So I'll do a follow-up on this one. But I would like to point out a few things about this box here. Some things that caught my eye on it. Well, let's see. Bring it over here. Number one, I can't show you my mouse, but I'll point with where's the brush? Where's the brush? I'll use the brush as a pointer. Okay, so let me point with this thing. Up here it says ages 5 and up. Now, I am a 26-year-old male who believes that he is at least relatively capable of, you know, breaking things with his hands. I think if you were 5 years old, you probably require somebody to break it for you, unless you wanted to spend all day with your fingers, breaking them and making your fingers, like, you know, brittle and arthritis. I don't think that 5 is actually an age at which I would start somebody with this kind of thing, especially because they might be tempted to eat the obsidian or whatever, and that's not good. And the rainbow stone? Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously. If a kid saw that and it was translucent at all, they might think that it was candy and try to eat that. That worries me. Maybe I'm just thinking the kids in my imagination are just too dumb. So the other thing, the gold. It says real gold. If we got gold, this is not what we got. Not even by a long shot. I would rather have gotten a tiny nugget of gold. You know, something that would, you'd really have to work for it to find it, and then you'd find it and be like, it's gold! Or like for them to encase it in like a resin block or something like that, so that it's, you know, you don't lose it by mistake. So, like, have it the same shape as the obsidian, but the gold is just kind of packed on the inside, like a, you know, like in marbles and stuff like that. You know how like sometimes they'll stick like shapes in there. So anyway, and then here's the pyrite and the rain. Yeah, so all that stuff. The other one that my dad got was obsidian, and that was actually kind of cool. I'll double check that, but it had a glassy texture on. There's like a little fracture on it, and it was kind of glassy. So yeah, look at that. Oh, so not for children under 3 years old. Oh, okay. All right, so I got to give 5-year-olds a little bit more credit then. Gold, dig it. Explore to find. I love it. What is this? Dongguan, China. Oh, so it's like a province in China or something, right? Or a city. Okay. Other than that, you know, the packaging was very nice. Look, you can see the Kleenex logo on the... and there's the camera pointing back at you guys. Maybe I can use this as a mirror to... Nah, that's about as much as you guys are going to be able to see. Oh, there's me! Ah, let me try to... Hello! Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, so I can still do my traditional sign-off. Let's see, can I point at the camera, but no, I need to point at this. Okay, so, this has been, digging for gold. Let me rotate this. Oh yeah, look at that handsome face there. So this has been digging for gold with, Kyle, but in reality, we don't know if we got gold or not. I'll talk about it in another vlog on Monday, I suppose, Monday night, and we'll take a look at it. But I'm fairly certain still that it's pyrite, but it's a little bit weird that they would give you such a low-quality pyrite if that's the case. So, who knows? We might have gotten gold. It's kind of hard to... Gold! Look at the comparison. It's just so exact. I mean, gosh. It kind of does have that gold luster, though. Okay. I might be just fooling myself for the sake of fooling myself. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, let me bring my face back in. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Kyle digging for gold. It's a small thank you for all the you know, support that you guys give and how much you guys are willing to watch me play video games. I still don't really get it, but I'm okay with that. You know, I've grown to accept that you guys just like watching me play video games for some reason. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be back on tonight, actually. This is the first time I said tonight, with another episode of the Resident Evil Bioshock 7 episode thing. So, oh gosh, this is so hard to keep in check there. So, until then, I will see you guys in a few hours. I'm expecting about 8:15 tonight. We'll see if that holds. It might be 8:30, depending on how things work out. So, alright. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, go and have... where am I poking? Where am I pointing? Not poking. There. Okay. Go and have your own adventure. Bye! This is so weird. It's so meta. Alright. I gotta find the button here. I'm holding too many things. Alright, bye everybody. Bye.